Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd. My name is MC Knoll.
And my name is Ava Opal, and this is your Orange Juice.
Buy your tickets for the 2025 prom, A Night in Olympus, this Saturday, April 5th from 8 to 11 p.m. at the Temple Live Columbus Antietam. Tickets are $50 and can be purchased using the link below or at lunch this week. Anyone bringing a non-OOHS guest needs to fill out a dance guest form with the office. These have a hard deadline 2 days before the dance, or guests may not enter.
Seniors should be sure to pick up their cap and gown from Herff Jones today. Stop by the table that will be set up in the Commons during all lunches and pick up yours. They will also be selling extra tassels if you did not order one.
Journalism is hosting a fundraiser to collect pet supplies for the Delaware Humane Society until April 11th. For every box of pet supplies you donate to the boxes throughout the hallway, you'll earn 1 service hour. They're collecting items like food, toys, blankets, and other supplies that will directly benefit pets in our area. Now, Vedika takes a look into the Asian Student Union Formal.
Hey Pioneers, let's take a look at Asian Formal's happened. Hi, I'm Samira. I'm the co-president of Asian Student Union, and a few weeks ago we were invited to Liberty for the Spring Asian Formal, and it was really fun. Our ICC leaders and ASU leaders helped set up and clean up to just help with the dance, and it was fun and it was a good time, and this is the second time that they've had the dance.
I went to the Diwali party. It was really fun. I went with my whole friend group, and we took lots of pictures, and there's like a lot of photo props and everything, so it was really fun.
So the Diwali party was at Liberty High School. It was really fun. There was the decorations were really pretty. There was lights. The music was really nice, and the food was really good too. And it was really fun.
That's all for today, and now back to the dance.
Thanks, Vedika. The Drum Club Spring Session is a multi-week training session that will provide extra practice with professional educators at an affordable cost. Sessions are held on Tuesday evenings in the Orange High School Band Room on April 15th, 22nd, and then May 6th and 13th. There is limited availability in each group for each date. To reserve your spot, use the email below and specify Group 1 or 2.
Join the Orange High School Marching Pioneers Color Guard. Rookie clinics will take place at OOHS from April 29th to May 1st from 4 to 6 p.m. in the OOHS gym, with additional clinics and auditions May 20th through the 22nd from 4 to 6 p.m. Become a part of the marching band filled with Orange pride and Pioneer tradition. Before we throw it over to Mia with your sports update, here's Alex with a look into the boys lacrosse season. Alex?
Good morning, Pioneers. Let's take a look into boys lacrosse.
My name's Ryan Phillips. I play D in LSM. We want to have as close to a perfect schedule as we can and try and win the majority of our games. Goal for the team this year is we want to break through the regional semifinals against Jerome. Biggest difference between this team this year and the team last year is the brotherhood, and this year everyone's a lot closer and varsity team's pretty close knit. My favorite memory from lacrosse is when we take the long bus rides up to play teams like Strongsville, and they'd be like 2 hours on the bus with the team.
The boys started off 2-0 with a 17-4 win against Westerville South and a 15-7 win against Westerville North. There are 14 more games on their schedule, with senior night being May 6th against Liberty.
That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Alex. Here's a few results from last night. Girls lacrosse stayed undefeated at 3-0, winning in overtime at home against Hilliard Darby. Senior Bella Betcher found the back of the net on an assist from Ava Dietz. This is the second year in a row the Pioneers have won in overtime against the Panthers. Boys volleyball traveled to Kaufman last night to take on the Shamrocks in an OCC League matchup. The boys stayed in the game throughout before losing in the 5th set. 3 teams are on tonight, with track opening their tri-meet against Westerville Central and Bishop Watterson. Both boys and girls host at home, with the opening event of the 4x800 relay kicking off at 5. Softball hosts Dublin Jerome on their home field at 5:15 p.m. The girls sit at 6-0 this year after an outstanding Florida trip, and they look to keep that alive against the Celtics. Baseball is also undefeated at 2-0 after a spring training trip that took them from Arkansas to Tennessee. The boys travel to Pickerington North to take on the Panthers, with the opening pitch at 5 p.m. That's all for sports. Let's throw it over to Maddie with a look into Orange Light Productions.
Good morning, Pioneers. This year, Orange Light Productions is putting on their biannual Soaps production. Let's hear more about it.
Soaps are student-directed one-act plays So basically they're 10 to 15 minute long shows that are directed by students, usually upperclassmen, so juniors and seniors. Typically underclassmen are acting in the shows, but oftentimes there are seniors and juniors who do want to act instead.
So this process is typically a lot shorter. Student directors decide the schedule of their shows and what they want to do on different days and the timeline of the shows. So it can look different depending on what director you have. There are 7 shows this year.
Soaps are very different than other productions because instead of having one 2-hour-long show or musical, each show is 10 to 15 minutes. So all of them run back to back, but they're just different stories. So I'm acting in 2 different shows. I'm acting in one directed by Ben Martin called Unsinkable, and then I'm acting in another one directed by Lai Silva and Mary Lundquist called Juliet Wakes Up.
I'm directing during this production. I'm directing a show called 15 Minutes of Clown Fame with 2 people in it about this guy that auditioned for American Idol, but he can't really sing, so it adds some comedic value to it. Come see the show on April 11th and April 12th at 7.
They are definitely an easy way to get into theater because they're a lot more casual and chill.
So some of the shows in soaps have a maturity content that's higher. It is not typically made for kids on a few of them, so heads up about that.
That's all for me. Make sure to get your tickets. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Maddie. It's the last chance to purchase last year's yearbook. There are only 50 copies left. Sales close on April 17th or when the books sell out, whichever it is first. Go to yearbookforever.com to buy yours. Please contact Carrie Phillips in room 2213 with questions.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at OHS Juice and tune into our live radio station, WPLP The Pulp. For The Juice, I'm MC Noel.
And I'm Ava Opal. Remember to stay juicy, Pioneers, and please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.